Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Kaba Ilco number 861V-10B. This is a steel, stock adjustable spring collar is what it is. This is a cylinder collar that is the type that will include what is called a wave washer. You can use your imagination and see why we would call it a wave washer. Okay. This is going to be available in probably 4 different finishes. This is the 10B finish, and I'm pulling up the other finishes right now. 10B is going to be oil rubbed bronze and available also in your chrome finish, your brass finish, okay, and then one other finish. Let's take a look at what that is. Okay, specifically that's the 10B finish for oil rubbed bronze. We have the 26D finish for satin chrome. We have the 26 finish for polished chrome. Then the fourth and final is the 3 finish for polished brass. This will be a very typical sort of collar that you're going to see on mortise locks. They will take a cylinder collar like this, shaped like this, with a wave washer. The wave washer is specifically intended to compress so that when you're tightening the head of the cylinder down into the lock set through the collar, the head of the cylinder will become flush with the outside of the cylinder collar, not allowing any tampering to be done to the head of the cylinder. This wave washer keeps the ring from rattling on the face of the door. And still, however, if someone were to try to vandalize or tamper with this and get a pipe wrench on the head of the cylinder collar, it would just spin. Okay, let me give you some dimensional properties of the item. The overall diameter, the outside diameter of the collar, 1.494, an inside dimension 1.378, the hole on the back side, or the inside dimension on the back side, where the cylinder would actually go through, 1.159. The overall thickness of the collar, 0.315. Then the dimension from the outside here to the inside lip, or return, 0.258 inch. 0.258 inside height. Okay, and that wave washer, it will not compress down to flat naturally, but it will allow you to get that thumb turn, or pardon me, that mortise cylinder or mortise thumb turn turned down far enough where it'll work. Generally, with a collar system like this and a mortise lock, you're dealing with 1.125, perhaps 1.25, whatever the case might be. This is considered a straight collar. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Kaba Ilco products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog. Now, in that catalog, you'll probably be distracted by all of the other things that Kaba Ilco makes, as I am every time I open the book, because they deal very solidly in the realm of cylinders, mortise and rim, specialty type cylinders. But then the accessory hardware, tail pieces and cams, keyways, finishes, lengths. But then when you get about a third of the way through the catalog, you're going to find where the cylinder collars are. Your V, so 861 is a cylinder collar from Kaba Ilco. The letter after it begins to define what it is. The V in the part number will tell us it's this sort of steel-based collar with that wave washer. They say that it's steel-based, but the wave washer is, but this material is not. That's going to be brass. And gives you a dimension on what the adjustment is, and they say between 7/64 and 1/4 of an inch. So that's your range that you're dealing with. You can see how the part number will change as the cylinder type changes as well. Now, the In the 861V, the -XX, as you can see below, refers to the finish type. Then after that, the -10, that just simply means that there are 10 in a package from the factory. You can order them in any multiple that you want, but the shelf pack from the factory is a -10, is how they're sold, meaning multiples of 10. Other incredibly common collars are certainly the 861A. It is a conical shape with a spring on the inside of it, and then an adjustable collar that the cylinder goes through that as you tighten will compress down, but the head of the cylinder is never captured inside of the cylinder collar, and that's important because someone will come up to a cylinder and put a pipe wrench on it, easily spinning it off. The key is you don't want anyone to have access to the head of the cylinder. Give them something that will just spin, is the bottom line, making it significantly more difficult to get the unit open. Now, you'll see there the 861B. That's important because it is a tapered collar that has a much higher dimension, and you would look to use something like that if you were using a longer cylinder, perhaps like an interchangeable core cylinder on an aluminum storefront door, where you're not going to order a 1-inch length cylinder. You'll need something longer, therefore longer collars. When you get below that, you'll see letters from C all the way through K, or really T, and what changes there are solid straight collars where the letter in the part number defines the thickness. Okay, then below that, miscellaneous hardware that you'll have with the material. I don't see where they have the wave washers listed separately, but I know that these are available as well. So if you have need for those, reach out to us. They are referred to in the catalog. Yeah, there is a part number for these. It's on the current catalog, page 5. 4500-81-4020 is the wave washer part number. Very common. If you're a locksmith, you're going to want to have some of these in the truck. You know, a -10 pack is really what it would be. They're inexpensive, but they're crucial because they really will keep that collar from rattling on the face of the door. If you have any questions on the Kaba Ilco part number 861V-10B, straight wave collar style washer, cylinder collar, or any other Kaba Ilco product, please feel free to reach out to us.